Okay, welcome to Silicon Valley Health Institute. My name is Robert Minkemiller. I've been on the board here for about 4 years and been a member for probably close to 20 years, so fantastic information here. Any first-time visitors? Yay, fantastic. Hope to see you back again. And hopefully you visited some of our videos online from past talks. A lot of great information there. So we're a membership-driven organization, a nonprofit 501c3. So we rely on your membership. It's $60 a year, or per meeting, $10, right? Still, yep. So you save a little bit by coming the whole year. We always have world-class speakers here, new and exciting information around optimizing your health. So cutting-edge stuff. Please silence your cell phones. And if you're concerned about EMFs, you can turn them off. If you have to take an emergency call, please take it outside to have our speakers staying on target and not distracted. The restrooms is straight down the hall and to the left, about 100 yards on the right there. We'll have a break about 10 to 9 or so good to know where those are at. And then in the beginning, we start with the forum where we open up the floor for questions or any cutting-edge information. We have some practitioners here that can help answer some of your questions. Does anybody have any announcements about any health-oriented meetings, things coming up, new information to share with people?
So just a quick announcement, if you haven't heard, that the FDA is banning the compounding pharmacies from making pretty much every substance that we use in IV therapy. So vitamin C, methyl B12, glutathione, et cetera. So if you haven't heard about that and you appreciate getting a B12 shot or a IV therapy, particularly with our struggling cancer patients who have no other options, it's real and it's happening now. So go online and look for that. They're on the safe harbor list right now, which is just a thread of hope, and so they can be banned at any time. And the compounding pharmacies are starting to not make anything, which means we as physicians can't get those things and utilize them. So probably the best website to go sign a petition or donate to the lawyers that are fighting this is at the American Association of Naturopathic Physicians, and easy to remember is youcaring.com, and you'll see the petition, Y-O-U, yeah.
Is that action by the FDA related to some pharmaceutical companies having patented drugs which they will sell instead? But that should be brought to the center of a lot of people's attention.
youcaring.com. youcaring.com. American Association of Naturopathic Physicians. So Dr. Brad West is a naturopath, and if you're not familiar with the term IV, it's intravenous. So this is really important. We talked about this a little bit at dinner, but I've seen reports of lives being saved by intravenous vitamin C. I'm trying to think of Dr. Tom's name. He has a great video on his website. Tom Levy, exactly. Thank you. About vitamin C, and there was a guy who was on life support, and his family urged the doctors to give him vitamin C. They were refusing, and they really pushed it. They were going to take him off life support, and they started giving him the IV of vitamin C, and he came out of it. It's a really great video. If you haven't seen it yet, I'm not sure of the URL, but if you Google Tom Levy vitamin C, you might, in New Zealand, you might be able to find it. But, intravenous vitamin C, the B vitamin shots, those types of things, huge things for health. So it's sad that that's the case. Hold on.
Eric, back here, doing the thing, he was just telling me that these things are put on YouTube. So if they have Tom Levy, I don't know. He says they don't. They have most of what he. Eric, how long have you been here?
Oh,
Doing? Oh, okay. Well, Tom Levy, I don't know when he was here, but it's a few years back. But they could try getting Tom Levy on YouTube.
Yeah, if you go to our website, there is a video, and it's linked to our YouTube channel, and we have tons of videos on there. So once you go to our YouTube channel, you'll probably see a lecture from Tom Levy, and I'm sure he'll mention the video and the link on that, so you could look it up that way. But yeah, he's an MD as well, but very big on vitamin C, and he's lectured here a few times. So definitely, get behind that and go to youcaring.com and, sign up to fight against that. That's just not good. So, okay, any other questions or any questions from the floor as far as health goes? Anything that you have, we'll try and answer it to the best of our ability.
I'm looking for someone who I might pay to read some x-rays from my health professionals because I don't believe them. And I've been told I have a lot of things that I don't believe are in any of these x-rays. So if you know of any radiologist or you happen to be one or can recommend someone to me, I would appreciate it.
What, can you be more specific about what?
Well, I went in for a simple case of vertigo one evening in the ER and was about to be released when they started doing some CAT scans, some ultrasound, and some others, and they came up with some very serious claims of what was wrong with me, for which there were no symptoms and no results. And so I finally have gotten 700 pages of my health record, and I don't do drugs, and I really don't have any chronic health problems. And then, well, they did 4 tests, but now they've given me 11. So I've got these 11 tests that I would like someone with skill, and I would not reveal who they are, and I would expect to pay them, that I might have for information whether my gut level tells me that there really is nothing seriously wrong with what they have told me there is.
So you're looking for interpretation of the results? Hold on.
These x-rays. I just want someone who can look at a couple of the CAT scans and see what they see in it. And then I'll tell them what was seen.
Is it brain oriented mostly?
What they found was brain oriented, yes.
Okay. Okay. All right. So, okay, one recommendation is Dr. T, so you can tell her how to get a hold of him.
Yeah, Dr. T comes here quite a bit. He's a chiropractor and a medical doctor. So, yeah. Yep. You bet. We'll get your info. It's drtevents.com, but we can write that down for you. He presents here quite a bit.
Okay. Any other questions, ideas, thoughts around health?
How does one easily tell if you have a vitamin A deficiency? Because I don't want to overdose, but I don't want to underdose, so.
Vitamin A deficiency. Dr. Brad, you have some, he said how to easily detect vitamin A deficiency.
Oh, you're quizzing me now.
I'm thinking of some of the blood tests that you can do, but I think some of the accuracy of that is still not quite there. So, hold on. So we're recording this as well, so make sure that you have the microphone if you have a question, and I'll try and get it to you and back as best I can.
I was actually thinking of something like, if you get acne, vitamin A is a good treatment for that. And I'm getting a few funny little pimples on my face, and I'm just wondering, maybe I have a vitamin A deficiency, but there's other things that might cause that. That's what I was kind of trying to probe for some I mean, maybe you just take more vitamin A and see what happens. What's the toxic level? How many? 500,000 IUs or something? Okay. I'm not there yet.
Let's try and get that on microphone here.
So I think the toxic level is over 200,000 IUs per day. It have to be probably weeks at a time before you had any toxic symptoms. We just don't see the fat-soluble vitamins storing and causing damage like we thought, particularly evident nowadays with vitamin D and commonly administering 100,000 IU shots. People making a mistake and taking 100 drops a day instead of 1 or 5 drops a day, and their levels going to 500 with no symptoms. And so, we don't know long term if they kept doing that. Of course, there could be issues. But vitamin A, you think of blindness and acne, things like that. So I think you could just sample probably 25,000 IUs a day for a couple. See how you do. Yeah. Yep. There's a naturopathic protocol where we give infants 1 to 200,000 IUs a day when they have a virus for up to 3 or 4 days without any side effects, and that's infants. So it makes me think it's pretty safe. But everybody's different. You have your own biochemical individuality. So be cautious. Oh, and a question. I guess I got the mic up today. On the website, are the videos still running live, like right now? Or are they? How do you access those?
So there's a video channel. We kind of stopped the live streaming because we just didn't have the audience for it at this point. We were talking about making investments in the technology to bring it live. We've talked a little bit about Facebook Live and trying to put something together there. We still haven't done that yet. So yeah, as of now, we're not streaming live. So yeah. Okay, any other questions, thoughts, ideas? Hold on.
Eucerin, that's Eucerin, YOUCARING. It seems a fundraising website.
CARING.com? Okay, so, but you want to search for the link to the FDA IV. And is it a signature thing where they're collecting signatures? It's a petition, okay. So look for the petition for IV or petition IV on that site, and maybe that'll help you get to that petition. Hold on.
I take compounded things, including the methyl B for MTHFR, plus hormone compounds. So it's very important to me, but I don't take IVs. Is this just pertaining to IVs?
It mostly is, including chelation and glutathione, so IVs and intramuscular. So your simple methylcobalamin will not be available for injection. The old cyanocobalamin will still be, but that's not effective for a lot of MTHFR folks. It'll have to be taken orally. The idea is anything you can take orally, you can. So there's no reason to compound it, so it's illegal to compound. And particularly if you can buy the commercial version, like the cyanocobalamin. So they're saying there's no proof that methylcobalamin is more effective. And when actually given proof in hearings at the FDA, they said, thank you, but no thank you. We don't have to give you any reason for our vote. And so it's most of these, over 200 substances now are on the illegal list, and most chelators as well. One chelator, the DMPS, has not been put on there because of the toxicology community was able to help us lobby with that. And so, they're obviously more in favor than we are. I think EDTA is up in the air at this point. It's, all these have long-standing safety records. So it's really preposterous what's happening. And I'm hoping there'll be enough of we're all hoping there'll be enough of an outcry between the compounding pharmacists and the people that it serves and the doctors that use it safely.
Do you know if this applies to prolozone therapy?
The answer is I don't think so.
I would imagine it probably will if it doesn't already, but at this point, I haven't heard ozone or prolotherapy being on that list, because it's not, the way they're doing it is they're not making it illegal for doctors to do it, they're making it illegal to compound. So you don't really compound ozone or dextrose, which is what we inject typically. So we'll see. I doubt they'll be successful with this, although at this point it looks like David and Goliath. But it's got to be a huge outpouring, like what happened when Deshay was passed in, what was that, 1994? So we will see.
Okay, the floor is open. Any other questions, concerns, ideas, thoughts around your health? Everybody's in perfect health? Good to go? No questions? Okay, we'll open the floor to our first speaker.